Bum, bum, ba-dum, 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 bum, bum, bum. Hello, it's Lane here, ready to talk to you kids about a pre-lit and how you can pass it, and the things you shouldn't do, and the people you shouldn't be like, and the people that you should be like. Because there are a lot of people who've taken this class who prove that you can take this class and do just fine. So if you don't fail this class, it's your own fault. If you fail this class, it's your own fault, and you can't blame anybody else, and you especially can't blame Miss Forbes because you should never blame us for it. No, it's your fault. It's your fault if you fail this class because I've seen people exceed. People who have rigorous schedules, who are doing things constantly, and somehow they make time to do this class and pass it very well. They do very well in the class. And then there are people who have the similar situation and who haven't done it as well as the person that has done well, i.e. Austin Branks. Like, let me commend that man for going through the exact same stuff that I went through and and always getting it done. So that's an example right there for how it's your own fault and you can't use the excuses because if somebody has most of the same excuses that you have for, like, as to why it's there's not enough time and they get it done, then your excuses kind of start to become kind of crappy because you're kind of getting shown up. So good on them and bad on you. So you should be able to do this class if other people can do this class. That's all I'm saying. But realize that if you can't do this class, realize it now. Don't be ignorant to the fact that you don't do well in school and that you can't do work outside of school. You can't keep up with it. Realize it. Realize that that's who you are, and that's how you're going to be. Or prove that you're better than that, and that you can go through this and make Miss Forbes proud as a student and make yourself proud that you went through a beast of a class that's very helpful and very hard, but is very rewarding in the end because it's something that not many people like take pride in, or not many people do well in. Not many people like really try to do well, but those that do are they. I can speak miles for them because it's amazing the things the fact that they can do that. And I wish I could. I wish I could have done the same, but sometimes it doesn't happen, and that's okay. And I didn't make the realization before, but in the end, I still came out stronger because it helped me realize so many problems that I had and so many things that I needed to face in order to become a better person, a better student, and just somebody more committed to something that they're not normally committed about, helping them learn that that's something that a trait that they need to have and something that they need to work on. So even at the end, if you went through this class and you didn't do well, you can still learn a lot. And I've learned a lot. Now, first off, what I can get into in this class is just don't procrastinate. Like, I mean, everybody's going to talk about that. Everybody's going to say that. But I, you're going to procrastinate. You're going to. You're going to do that because you're a teenager and you like to do other things other than schoolwork. And if you procrastinate, I, how about this is what you should do. You should procrastinate like two assignments ahead of time, if you know what I mean. Like, if you know what I mean, you should like get everything done. No, I guess what I'm saying is just get stuff done so you can have time to not have to worry about everything else, because that's what you should do. Because Miss Forbes is brilliant and gives you an amazing schedule for when she literally tells you when everything needs to be turned in, like for the whole class with the parallel reading blog post. She tells you literally every sign like every each time is due, and you could get them all done way ahead of time and just save yourself all the trouble. Like when you have that time, just get it done. So like, and when you're approaching the ends of the class, things become easier and easier and easier. Follow that schedule. And I mean nobody's ever gonna like get ahead of the schedule, because I don't know if that's humanly possible, and if it is, good on you. But follow that schedule. Make sure you have gotten it done by that date, because if you haven't gotten it done by that date, then you're screwed. I'm sorry, but you're screwed. You get one blog post behind, you're going to get two blog posts behind. You get two blog posts behind, you're going to get four blog posts behind. You get four blog posts behind, you're done. You're done. You're done. You're screwed in that class, because now you have so much work that you need to get caught back up on, and it's so scary about how you don't know how you're going to get it done, and like how you're going to do it and how you're going to manage to do it. But you got to do it, so you're going to do it. But it's it's not fun. So don't do that to yourself, because it's just you can save yourself so much stress. You save yourself. Just save yourself. Just save yourself, because you can. You can save yourself by not taking the class. You can save yourself by taking the class right. Don't go into this class and take it wrong, because you're gonna do. I mean, that's so easy to just stay right there. You're gonna do terrible. So don't do terrible. Now I'm gonna hop on the fact that I'm gonna defend Miss Forbes real quick. Nobody should. I swear to God, if anybody ever gives her crap about anything, you are a god awful person, and I don't know what the hell is wrong with you, because she literally she's gonna get every, like, if you give a crap about grades and not getting them in, just don't do that. That's so rude. And she gets it done. She's gonna get it done. It doesn't matter what your grade is like at the moment. Your grade really matters when it's all said and done. Like, so class is over. That's when it really matters. And she's gonna have it. It's gonna be done by that point. It's not like she's just not gonna. She's just gonna neglect it. Like, get over yourself. It's gonna be fine. People get stuff done when they get stuff done. It's not gonna happen right away. It's stop. Just stop. It's not right. It's not nice. It's just annoying, and you shouldn't do it, because she doesn't deserve that, and she worked really hard, and she's a good teacher. So praise her, praise her. I have like, with a person who has gone through that class and has not done well, like being a person of that, I have no animosity towards Miss Forbes or anything. I've learned so much from her in that class, and she's taught me a lot about myself and the things that I need to do right and the things I need to fix in order to succeed later on in life with challenges that are going to be way more difficult than what AP Lit was. And I wish, looking back now, that I would have done what I had set out to do, and I just hadn't fallen apart. Just don't fall apart. Your senior year, and if you're taking this class as a junior, good on you. Like, get it, like, have fun, get at it. But most of you guys are seniors. It's a lot. Don't let it beat you down and break you. You can get through it. You can do it. I've seen people do it. I've seen people just show themselves for how good they can be by getting through this class and being through the same things that I go through and doing so much better in that class than I did. And that basically cuts out any excuse that I could have had or anybody else could have, because those people have done it, so you should be able to do it too. Now, of course, there may be mental things like keeping you back from that. Like, I suffer from ADHD, and it's a real thing that a lot of people look at as some kind of made up mental illness that people just use as an excuse as to why they don't do things. But that's not the case. And there are plenty of people out there who in the class who are dealing with that kind of thing. And plenty of people who deal with that kind of thing and get it done and show themselves better than the rest of us. Shame on them. Not really, but and then there are there are plenty of other mental things that people deal with that may halt them in this class as well. But you can get through it. It's and once you do, it helps. It helps whatever you were dealing with, and you're happy about it. You're proud of it, and you know that you've done something that like was really hard for you, and something you probably didn't think you could do, but you did it. And everybody tells you can't do it, but you did it. So you know, just be proud of that, and just keep on moving forward. That's all I can say. It's the only direction you can go at this point. So keep on moving forward and just be somebody that people can count on. That's something that got told to me that I failed to live up to throughout the semester that I took AP Lit. And I regret it entirely because I wasn't somebody that people could count on. And that's not my character. That's not who I want to be. So I got to make up for it somehow. And I just want to know that with what I'm saying and what I'm doing, that I hopefully somewhere want like with somebody, whoever's with whatever class is seeing this video or whatever person is seeing this video, that just do better than I did, do better than the people that have gone through it. Just do better because you can so easily. You can do this class so easily. I mean, not easily, but you can do it, and you won't have to be up at 3 o'clock in the morning trying to salvage something that you let fall apart. So save yourself from having to do that because you can, and it's really easy. And thank Miss Forbes because she's a good teacher and she's a very, very, very fair and generous teacher. And be thankful that you're just in whatever you're in because life could be so much worse than it is. So be thankful that you can get through it. Just get through it because this is a short time in our life that we can set aside some time for in order to have what we really want in the future. So we actually get that, and we haven't put a fork in the path that we were set on, because you really can, and you really don't want to do that because you have so much to go for. So don't do that, and just keep on moving forward. Keep on moving forward, especially in AP Lit. Don't ever stop.